honestly, my eyebrows on fleek, sis. Like, I did that. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. If you are new, I'm Chantler. Oh, what's up? Hey girl, hey. If this is your first time seeing my face, welcome to the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you don't miss any new uploads. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey girl, I missed you. As you have read by the title, today I will be arching my eyebrows or waxing my eyebrows using my Nair. Okay, so if you're like me, you're still kind of low-key in quarantine, and honestly, I'm just not ready to get back out there into the world and let people do things to me like my nails or my eyebrows or my lashes or anything like that. So I have found an alternative way of doing things at home at an affordable price, guys. So yes, if this is something that you're interested in learning how to do, just keep on watching, guys. Full disclaimer is I'm not telling you guys to do this at home, but if you do want to try it at home, do it at your own discretion. I've been doing this for a while now, so my face is kind of used to it, but if this is your first time, just do it at your own discretion. Also, I would not recommend this for sensitive skin. And if you aren't too sure if you have sensitive skin or how your skin will react to this, then make sure you guys do a patch test at least 24 to 48 hours before actually applying it to your eye area. I would do a patch test somewhere along my chin or behind my ear, just because those places are the least visible. So if you were to break out in a rash, it wouldn't be that noticeable. Today I will be using the soothing aloe and lanolin version of the Nair. This is what it looks like. I got aloe because aloe also soothes the skin as well, so I always figured that this wouldn't be too harsh on my skin. Now they do have one made for the face and the bikini area, as well as one that says specifically sensitive. So if you think that you have sensitive skin, I would recommend you using one of those. But for today, I will be using this one. I'm going to pull you guys in closer just so that way we can focus on the eyebrow. So this is what we're working with. These are my horrible eyebrows. As you can see, my eyebrows are super thick. My eyebrows are super thick and they need to be tamed. If you see me looking down, I also have my mirror here, so that's probably what I'll be looking at majority of the video, but you know, you guys can follow along. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to trim my eyebrows first, because I don't know, I just like doing that, and I like for all my hairs to be the same length. It kind of makes it easier when applying the Nair. So that's what I'm going to do first, guys. So you guys can watch me do it. If you have any questions about something that I didn't explain, just make sure you leave it in the comment section below. But I want so that's what we have, guys. It's not really too noticeable probably to you guys, but I can tell the difference. All my hair are aligned how I want them, and for the most part they're even. I'll go back afterwards to clean them up, but for the most part this is what we're working with. I'm going to just do one eye at a time just so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Also, if this is your first time and you aren't quite sure where to, you know, cut or where to cut or where to place the Nair, I would definitely suggest drawing out your eyebrows first, like you would on a normal basis, like when you're doing your makeup. I would draw it out first, and then it'll become easier after that. And you guys will see later on in the video what I mean by that. All right, so now that we have this done, I'm just gonna take some of my Nair and just pour it on the back of something flat. This is an old eyelash case that I just keep whenever I need to apply like my glue and stuff. So I'm just gonna take a little dab, because you don't even need that much. This is how much I'm using, and even this is still too much. And I'm going to take a angled makeup brush. You can also use a Q-tip, but I prefer this because it helps me feel like I'm actually outlining my eyebrows. So guys, this part, I want you guys to take your time when doing this and be careful on everything that you're doing and do everything with a purpose. So I've done this multiple times, but basically I'm going to outline my eyebrow with the Nair as if I'm outlining it with concealer. And the way I do my concealer is here, and I like to make this straight. So all of this is going to be gone, okay? All of this underneath it is going to be gone. So yeah. All right, here we go. All right, so this is what we are working with, guys. I have completed, for the most part, this eye. Let me just. So for the most part, I've completed this eye. If you notice, I did not do my unibrow, because if you're going to do it one at a time, you want to do this part last, because you don't want to overlap the Nair. If you overlap the Nair, you can risk, you can be at risk of burning yourself with the Nair. So I just like to leave this for the last part whenever I'm ready to do this eyebrow. So I'm just gonna let this sit on my face for about 2 to 3 minutes. You don't want to do it no more than 3 minutes, no more than that, and we'll move on to the next. All right, guys. So after your 2 or 3 minutes have went up, I'm going to take a cotton swab, and I'm just going to dip it in some warm water to, let's see. All right, so here it is, wet as can be, and you just want to wipe it in the same direction that your hair grows, just so that way you don't irritate the skin. So here we go, moment of truth, guys, moment of truth. And so once you wiped it off with the water cotton swab, you're going to take a clean one that is completely dry, just to dry it off and get off any excess water, cream, or hair that was left behind. All right, y'all. So this is the, well, not the finished product, because we still have not a lot, but so. All right, guys, so this is your eyebrow after it has been removed of any products. So once you've removed the product, I'm going to take the remaining, amount and do this eyebrow next. So as you can tell, like, I really didn't even use that much. literally just a little bit. A little goes a long way in this instance. So I'm going to do this eyebrow and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so while that works its magic, I just want to come and talk to you guys for a little while and just let y'all know that, one, your eyebrows are not twins. They can be sisters or cousins, but they will not be twins. This eyebrow always turns out more arched and this one turns out more curved, and I'm fine with that. And also, whenever you do this, it's never going to be perfect. I mean, nothing's ever perfect. Who's perfect? So just keep that in mind when you're doing it. And if you make a mistake, it's okay, because that's what God made pomade, eyebrow pencils, and other things like that for you to fill in your eyebrows until it grows back. So this is something that's going to take practice. Of course, you're not going to get it right on your first try. But if in the instance that you don't, it's okay. Just fill it in. Because I'm pretty sure that I did mess this one up. But it's okay. I'll just fill it in, you know, at the end. But at least for the most part, all those little straggly hairs were gone. So this is where we're at, y'all. As you can see, I also hit the unibrow. You want to make sure that when you do that, you don't go too far out. You want to keep it in line with the bridge of your nose. So that's exactly what I did. And then this is where we're at. On FLEEK.
You're a star, not yet. You and you raise more with my friends. You girls so bad, we have been bad, but I don't want to
Alright, so as you can tell, I still have some hairs underneath the brows, so I'm going to go in with my tweezers next and pluck those out. Pluck them. I'm now going to take my witch hazel and I'm basically going to seal in everything just so I don't break out, and it's also going to calm my skin down. And you just want to be gentle while doing this because it can sting a little. But yeah. And like I said, they're not going to be perfect. As you can tell, I took a little bit too much from underneath of this one. So this one is a little bit more skinnier than this one, but I'll just draw it in. It's really like not a big deal. Because I mean, even still, they still look better than what they did before. So, yeah. All right. And then now I am going to take my oil and just apply that as well. Just to soothe my skin and my hairs. And I'm not taking a lot, literally like a drop. And don't bake it right here. Okay, so if you want to prevent them from being like different sizes like this, you can do it at the same time and just outline it at the same height. But yeah, guys, this is it. This is what we're working with. All right, guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like I said, your eyebrows will not be twins. They will be sisters, and this one is the big sister, and this one is the little sister. And that's perfectly fine with me because I can easily draw them in. I won't have any hassle with them moving forward. Honestly, my eyebrows on fleek, sis, like, I did that, yes. So also, before you apply makeup, I would wait 12 to 24 hours just to give your skin a break, because you don't want to cause any irritation and then possibly get a rash or a breakout underneath your eyebrows. So yeah, just give yourself 12 to 24 hours before applying makeup. So if you're doing this before an event, just do it the day before, and then once you wake up tomorrow or the day after, they'll be good. So yeah, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If this was very helpful, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. Also, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you've been up to during quarantine. Let me know some other things that you've decided to do on your own, since most things aren't open back up fully. And yeah, again, if this is your first time watching one of my videos, guys, don't forget to subscribe down below. It would mean so much to me if you guys subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I love you guys, and go ahead and watch another video.
Let's take this overboard now. I want you to